NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Play ball!
Looking for the ultimate change-up from the typical family night? How about a Grand Slam good time with friends and coworkers? Then unleash the fun at Haymarket Park with an action-packed, thrilling season of Salt Dogs baseball. Choose from 50 home games now through August with daily and weekly specials your whole pack can enjoy, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the magic and the excitement.
Strike three, you're out!
Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today. Unleash the fun.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Without a strong IT partner, your business ends up overspending, underperforming, wearing too many hats, complicating your work, and more. Applied Connective Technologies can help with experts in every facet of technology. If it plugs in, powers on, or charges up, they're your people. Imagine being able to call one team for all your technology solutions rather than a village of vendors and providers. For all your needs in managed IT and cybersecurity, phone systems, physical security, infrastructure, and audio or video, head to appliedconnective.com to better your business today. The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is On the Block with Strick and Austin. Nebraska Basketball Hall of Famer and 9-year NBA vet, Eric Strickland.
Strickland for three! And you're going to go out of here as the Big 8 tournament champion.
Middle school basketball coaching legend and Duke basketball shooting coach in his mind, Austin Orman. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Presented by NEBCO. This is On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Welcome to it. It is On the Block, brought to you by NEBCO. If you're looking to start a new career today, check them out at nebcoinc.com. You can also visit constructorslincoln.com or readymixedconcrete.com. I'm Austin Orman. More importantly, Eric Strickland to my left, your right, if you're watching on the stream. Stricky, how much rain did you get up at your place in Omaha? Lots?
Well, on the way, when I was driving down here, it was very heavy, like to where you probably, you were seeing people stop and put hazards on. Just you had, little pockets of that. So, I mean, we had rain. I went to the gym this morning. We had some rain, but it wasn't like it was when I was coming down to Lincoln.
Speaking of making it rain, Splash Brothers are no more. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are separated for the first time since Klay Thompson's been in the league. Strick, are you surprised that Klay Thompson is out the door in Golden State before Draymond Green?
I mean, a lot of people would have thought that would be the case since Draymond, after the Jordan Poole situation. But listen, let me be honest. I would say probably Golden State fans, pundits, real back office conversations are kind of glad that happened. in a way because they felt like they dodged a huge bullet by signing Jordan Poole to that deal. And then, that situation happened, which made him a little disgruntled. It made it really tough. But I think ultimately it won out as Draymond's history, his documented history on what he's done for the organization. It's something that when you go back and look at it, it's communicable, meaning it moves, it translates in different ways in what he offers, right?
Mm-hmm.
He can still defend, one of the better ones in the league. Not really, his shooting is not like it probably was
at the start of the run,
mid dynasty, early dynasty. But the style of offense that they run, picking, rolling, running, handling, taking all those things, those little tangible things to an organization, you could see that. You can understand the why. As that scope begins to narrow, you began to look at Klay, and you saw the writing kind of coming on. Bob Myers obviously saw it because, you start reading the tea leaves. You start reading the tea leaves. Bob Myers did not want to have to make the decision that Mike Dunleavy Jr., I don't know, there's three of them. Yeah, Jr.
Yeah.
Mike Dunleavy Jr. doesn't have to make or has to make now.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to have to make that decision. And it's a tough one because these guys took you there to the promised land.
After years in the desert, the Warriors were not a good organization. Right.
But then here's the delusion. The delusion kicks in, and I know we got to go to break. And I'll tell you about the delusion after the break.
You got like a minute.
It's not enough to break down in a minute. But
okay.
I want to tell you about the delusion that creeps in. If you got something you want to say, go say it in a minute.
Okay. What is the delusion for Golden State? We will get to that on the other side. The Warriors have turned Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole into 2 second-round picks. That's it. Not getting a lot for Poole, not getting a lot for Klay Thompson. Despite Draymond, being the craziest guy this side of like Rasheed Wallace, they're holding on to him. Which
Wallace, Robin, any of them.
Yeah. Draymond's got as many, if not more, technical fouls, right? He's the technical foul connoisseur. The one part that I will say is coming out more and more of Warriors camp is that we know Draymond's antics, how crazy he is out in public, and all of his things have been brought to light. Klay's thought of as this, laid back, chill guy, go with the flow. But apparently his attitude was infectious as well in a bad way. He wasn't happy about getting benched. He wasn't happy about being demoted. So he was sulking, maybe wasn't working as hard.
That's part of the delusion. I'm going to get into it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And who knows how much of that is true. I don't know why the Warriors would lie about that, but it's also convenient that it comes out now. Right. Prima donna-ish for a guy who maybe was always that way behind the scenes, but also maybe became that way once he saw the writing on the wall. Yeah. He's Strick. I'm Austin. What was the delusion in Golden State? We'll get to it next.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas. All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bob.
What is beer?
No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a boat. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Don't wait for Lincoln's fireworks stands to open up. Get the good stuff at Roca Crazy Cracker in downtown Roca. Stop in from June 26th through July 4th for the hot spot for rockets and more this Independence Day. Open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Roca Crazy Cracker Fireworks in downtown Roca.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Looking for the ultimate change-up from the typical family night? How about a Grand Slam good time with friends and coworkers? Then unleash the fun at Haymarket Park with an action-packed, thrilling season of Salt Dogs baseball. Choose from 50 home games now through August with daily and weekly specials your whole pack can enjoy, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the magic and the excitement. Strike three, you're out! Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today. Unleash the fun.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
What's your radon level at home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating, 467-1111 for radon testing and mitigation.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
We're not going to just sit back and run RPOs and all these different little things you run when you have a run first quarterback. We got to pass first quarterback, and that's going to make us super effective. You're not going to be able to put 9 people in the box. That's what Coach Rule is talking about. You're not going to put 9 people in the box and think that you're going to get it done against us because you got a real gunslinger and you got receivers. Those two things alone, especially if we get a running back that can make somebody miss, we will be deadly on offense.
Your child was embarrassed when you arrived at their basketball game. 75% of parents or guardians report current alcohol use. Drinking alcohol can cause harm to children and loved ones. By drinking less, your child will be excited to see you at their basketball game. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Now back to On the Block with Strick and Austin on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back here on the block. Austin Norman and Eric Strickland with you. Stricky sipping on that good from the mill down here at 1040 O Street. Stop in and say hi to Luke. I believe he's the one at the counter still. Say hi to us as well if you get here. If you want a coffee on us, guess what? We have gift cards. Just say, hey, you still got any of those gift cards? Something to that effect. We'll hook you up.
Yeah, just let them know you stopped on the block to get hooked up at the meal. Yeah, just tell them. You tell them that. You need a meal deal, and you came to the block to get it. I mean, just whatever you want to say. Something like that. However you want to say it, that'll let them know that we the fellas is willing to take care of you today. Come on through. Sun's coming out now. Look at that.
No excuse.
Voila.
No excuse not to get out here. 402-464-5685. Here's a question text line. What's the best big three in NBA history?
Pause.
We'll get to that. We want your responses to circle in. Am I as delusional as Klay Thompson? Am I as delusional as Golden State Warriors? What's that delusion you're talking about, Stricky?
So here's the delusion of it all, right? What happens? You can get there, you arrive, you are the part of one of the greatest single season records of all time. You defeat who was the juggernaut of the Bulls, and you were able to do it in style and fashion. Along the way, having games that, you yourself, that breaks records that it may not even ever happen. Just scoring outbursts, not taking a dribble, and records like that, 37 points in a quarter. I mean, you've got all these things. And what happens is you can come to an understanding and delusion of that you're owed something. Okay. Those things are reciprocal, right? I believe there's a push and pull. There's a give and take. There's a, some form of a magnetic type of relationship when you're dealing there. Give, take, yin, yang, so forth and so on. But it doesn't work correctly if you miss the yin and don't understand the yang. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm trying to say, if you give and then the other person is willing to give or gave, but you missed that you took. That's what I mean by that. So what I'm saying is there was a period in time where the Golden State Warriors, there are organizations that have done this in the past. Shout out, I've got to give credit, even though at that time they were bad. Reinsdorf, to me, they were bad. But what they did for Jay Williams, that's the type of stuff my heart is like, hey, that's, you know what? It makes me see organizations a little bit differently. And I love Mark Cuban. Yeah. All right. Was, we had a great affinity and relationship as player and as owner, and he's done some great things for me along the years. Love him. But what he did in 2011 is contrary to what Boston just did in just 2024, just recently. If he would have done something like that, a lot of people may be looking at the organization a little bit differently, and you wouldn't have went through such a long lull until it took for you to land a Luka Doncic to be able to change the dynamic of your organization again. Okay, so you in essence hurt Dirk's final careers. Now, this happened in Golden State. I wanted to give a couple of just ideas about what I was saying so that you could understand the depth of what I'm saying. So there was a period where Klay Thompson had two just major bad injuries. Maybe career could have been in jeopardy, but Golden State stood beside him.
He had the Achilles in the 2019 finals, and then the ACL. 2 seasons ago now?
Two major.
Yeah.
Right? And Golden State stood beside him because of the yin and yang, the give and take, the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And now, when it's time for a little bit of back of understanding in that dynamic we're playing, he doesn't want to do that. For 2 years, Klay, we're paying you almost $30-40 million. You got almost $80 million, $70 million
to rehab.
We didn't require anything of you, but just we loved you, we cared for you. We knew that you You were better. We saw you working. We made that right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us a little something back? You want to max us out? Come on. You know that don't work for the team. You know that you know your stats went from 21, 22 a game, shooting clips of 44, 41, 87, and 4 rebounds. All the other stuff stays pretty much the same. Every other number, but the numbers that matter for what this team is and where we're trying to go, your numbers have dropped off. You're talking about a significant drop in scoring. Your 3-point shooting, which was your best asset for us, is a 3-4 point drop off.
Mm-hmm.
And defensively, you don't move the same. In a style that requires very much like the old Spurs, a lot of movement, a lot of ball, a lot of, and you don't have a center. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on with older legs, and what you do in shooting, legs need, you need legs to shoot, and shooting needs legs for it to be successful. So that's my delusional thoughts on Golden State.
I'm with you on that. Let me approach it from maybe a slightly different angle here. Golden State gave Clay that big contract, even though he was rehabbing essentially 2 of the 5 years. He missed 2 years back to back, essentially, and was still getting paid like he's Klay F. Thompson. I think Golden State viewed that contract as, we took care of you. We didn't have to. We could have cut bait, but we didn't. We took care of you. I wonder if Clay thinks this next contract, when he's going to be 34 years old, I wonder if Clay says, no, this next contract would be you guys taking care of me.
After this max.
Right.
That's the delusion. You're absolutely right. So for the next 4 years at a max, at our apron, our owner is dang near dished out $1 billion because of the runs.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want him, like who in business? Start a Heyman text now, help me. 402-464-5685. I've already stated a bad business model, and that was the WNBA. Over the course of its, on average, you're looking at a $10 million loss. This year alone, you're looking at upwards of 40 to 60, depending. $1 million loss. That's an increase. Tell me how that makes business sense, unless that's part of your tax, your tax return plan. And we're gonna, there's businesses, large business owners invest in, but this one over here is the tax one. This is the lost one we're gonna use to kind of balance out the profits that's coming on these three. We're okay taking that one to kind of mitigate some of that under my P&L.
Yeah.
Right. So, but help me, if you're the Golden State Warriors in a state where it's already crazy, in a state where, taxes, money's not as long, it's already crazy. The owner is taking hits staying there.
Well, and it's an even bigger deal now with the new CBA and the new rules, right?
Yeah.
The apron. So the first apron, you can't sign and trade, which is a big deal, right? Especially for the Warriors with where they're at. This is just the first.
So
apron.
you can't help your team get better.
No, and this is
by way of equating
salary. Right. This is just the first apron. Okay, so you can't sign and trade. You can't use trade exceptions, and you can't take more salary back in a trade than you give out.
Right.
You also aren't allowed to sign players who are waived during the regular season. No buyout market for over $12.9 million. That's the first apron. With the second apron, you have those penalties. You cannot use any mid-level exception.
That's that in itself.
Any
hurts
is a problem.
Yeah.
You can't aggregate contracts sent out to other teams or make deals sending out cash. Okay, so you can't give cash considerations for an end of the roster. You can't make sign and trade deals with your own free agents, and you can't use a 2032 first round pick in a trade if you finish the season still over the limit. You're screwed. You're stuck. There's nothing you can do except run it back with the team you have if you're over the second apron. Signing Clay to that max would have pushed Golden State way above it. And guess what? They're paying the repeater tax because they've already been there.
Mm-hmm.
They're already hamstrung enough. They're trying to get out from underneath it, which is why Poole had to go, which is why Chris Paul got waived. He wasn't necessarily helping, which is why Kuminga, they're going to have a decision to make with him coming up sooner than later, and why they wanted, Paul George in a sign and trade.
Right.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Especially not with Klay Thompson's big money on the books. And yet, despite that, Golden State was willing to offer Klay Thompson more on a per year basis than he's getting from Dallas.
Yep.
If all things being equal.
But guess why he didn't?
Because it wouldn't come out to the same in Texas as it does in California. Comes out to more in Texas.
Go.
2 for 48 in Golden State. That's what they offered him before the year. He said, nope, let's keep bargaining. He's getting 3 for 50 with Dallas, which is still $17 million for a guy who's 75% of his former self.
He's going to be able to sell his crib, make a boatload of cashola, go to Texas, buy a ranch for what he paid.
Buy them acres.
Acres for what he paid.
Maybe hit an oil deposit.
And the house can be just as big, if not. He's paid for 4,000, 5,000 square feet on a small plot, maybe in the hill somewhere. He could come pay cash.
Not credit.
No loan. No mortgage. Cash. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar. Yes. You know what I'm saying? He could do that in Texas with just a little contract and don't have to use none of his contract money to do it. He could just do it from just selling that house.
Yep.
That's the difference. And if you're a smart man, you can understand. You can understand that. Now, let's go back. This is why Dan Hurley ain't there.
Ooh.
There's multiple reasons now. It ain't the only reason, but it is a significant reason as to why Dan Hurley's not there. Wait a minute. The math ain't mathing. I need, wait, let me do this again. Cycle the one, divided by the 2. And oh, shit, man, I have to cancel that. But he did the math again.
Does not equal. Does not compute.
This does not compute. You know, like when you used to have the scientific calculator and it said error.
Yep.
That part.
Flashing in your face does not work.
Does not work.
Stay in stores or go to Dallas.
Facts. And in another way, the delusion evaded him a little bit. The money delusion is where he was delusional. But the writing on the wall also setting in. That Golden State unit with Steph Curry is going to start looking to me more and more like Dirk Nowitzki. I just believe that with everything in me, because I really don't believe Draymond wants to play. I think Draymond wants to sit on YouTube and do Gilbert Arenas-ish, talk stuff. I think that's really what he wants to do now. I don't really think this is why you're going to see probably technical, get out the game, frustration. He don't really want to play.
The last time that we saw Steph Curry without Klay Thompson, the 2020-21 season. Draymond was around for bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
But it was a Steph Curry show. Let's assume that's the same thing. Draymond's in and out of the lineup this year. And obviously Klay Thompson's gone. Steph averaged 32 points per game, led the NBA, finished third in MVP voting. 32 points, 5.8 assists, 5.5 rebounds per game. Let's see. He shot 22 times per game. By far a career high. Other than that, he shot 20 times 2 seasons ago now, and 20 times in 2015-16 in his second MVP. But he took the most shots of his career. He took 13 3-point attempts per game and still shot 42% on him. Took 9 2-point attempts per game, shot 57% on those and 91.6% at the free throw line. But Strick, that was going to be 4 years ago.
Facts.
Putting that much burden on a 36, almost 37-year-old Steph Curry by the end of the year, that's not any way to go about life. You can't put that much on that man's shoulders anymore.
Not at the age. Now you got to understand, Steph Curry's had injuries too, nagging little ankles, and you put him on the court that much, and they're going to need him because you're not getting that out of Draymond Green. Draymond is the modern day Dennis Rodman. That's who he is, but he just does more things than Dennis did. There's more. Tell me, look at that roster, Austin, that roster, and just tell me, with a failing now Wiggins, who maybe mental issues he's dealing with. I'm not
death of his father and all that.
But there's something going on there. Tell me on that team who is next up to really make waves, make something happen. I'm going to be honest. I haven't even seen Kuminga progress more than I would have thought. He's starting to be bad to me. I think Pozinski has potential, but he's not going to be
not a stud.
Talk to me.
Moses Moody hasn't gotten the run. He was supposed to be a plug and play sort of guy. Trace Jackson Davis, no, not a star. He's good.
That good.
He's good.
Solid piece,
but not a star.
Right.
You might be losing Kevon Looney.
Right.
Potentially. Not that he's a star, but he's at least been a stalwart in that organization. You got the mitten, Gary Payton II back. No.
But they don't. They trying to move on from him too.
Lindy Waters. No. Guy Santos, absolutely not. This is the end of the era. So if you're Golden State, you either have to sell everything except Steph's not leaving, right?
I would do it.
That's the nuclear option.
I would do it. Listen. I would try to kill everybody's bank with Steph Curry for his life. I'm talking about, to me, I'm trying to beat what Kevin Durant did. To me, he's better than Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah. Same. Agreed.
So who wants him? Like, listen, Steph, I love you. I love you so much. I don't want you to go into the tank. I at least want you to have another shot.
If you love
where
this
you want to go, if
enough,
we can make it happen. Give me 3 places. Let us make it happen. Not because we don't want you. We love you. We love your family. The community loves you. My wife and I mean your family loves it here in the Bay. Yes, all of that. But at the end of the day, let's see. I don't think Dunleavy has the cojones.
No,
I would go do it. Like I'd look him right in the face and say, "Look, bro, I love you. We love you. Boss loves you. This is not to do with you, but I care so much about you that if I can find a place for you, give me 3 options, I'll pursue it, and I will make sure anything that we do, you're all informed in. But we need to make sure you don't go into the tank." Now, here's what I'm willing to do. We can take this year. You want to take a look at it? See what we can bring in? See what we can surround you with? Let's play the game. I want to do whatever. Like, I'm literally talking to him like that. Like, I'm making him feel like he's all in control.
And if you're Dunleavy, I think the approach is, if it were me, I would spend for you because everything you've done for us, I still want to build around you. Ownership has tied my hands. I would make it very clear to Steph, this is not my decision. Ownership has given me no other way out.
Yeah.
So that Steph's mad at ownership, not at him. That's a way for him to save his tail because he hasn't done a great job.
Yeah, right. Up to this point,
far.
Some of the stuff he's put out is
shaky.
Yeah.
What's not going to be shaky is Strick's performance on the shootout with Strick.
Come, Taco 2. Who want this smoke? I got fajitas with hot sauce and green peppers ready to heat you up. Come get this smoke, whoever want it. I'm ready.
402-464-5685. $30 to Buffalo Wings and Rings, your prize. You just got to beat Stricky. Can you do it? We'll find out next. Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready mixed concrete, Husker concrete, and Beatrice concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and right now they are offering huge, and I mean huge discounts at Koppel. Get over $9,000 off list price or 1.9% financing on select Sierras or Silverados, plus Costco members receive another $1,000 off. Yes, that's happening right now in Louisville, $9,000 off list price or 1.9% financing. You pick what works for you. Costco members, please contact us at the store or at koppelcars.com. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Your child was embarrassed when you arrived at their basketball game. 75% of parents or guardians report current alcohol use. Drinking alcohol can cause harm to children and loved ones. By drinking less, your child will be excited to see you at their basketball game. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Hay season is a race against time. Win that race with an all-new 1 Series round baler from Landmark Implement. The all-new John Deere 1 Series round baler is a revolutionary leap in baler technology that captures near real-time moisture and weight data that can be analyzed through Operations Center to improve your bale quality and farm efficiency. Are you ready to upgrade your hay equipment? Contact your local Landmark location for full details on the new 1 Series round baler and experience the Landmark difference.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
In today's digital landscape, the security of your business is non-negotiable. That's why you need better cybersecurity solutions. At Hamilton, we make it our business to protect your network, data, and digital assets with the latest in cybersecurity technology. Our dedicated team of experts has the technology in place to protect what matters most to you and your business. Stay ahead of cyber threats with better cybersecurity protection. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas. The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln.
Play ball! Looking for the ultimate change-up from the typical family night? How about a Grand Slam good time with friends and coworkers? Then unleash the fun at Haymarket Park with an action-packed, thrilling season of Salt Dogs baseball. Choose from 50 home games now through August with daily and weekly specials your whole pack can enjoy, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the magic and the excitement. Strike three, you're out! Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today. Unleash the fun.
It's time to play Shootout with Strick. Call now, 464-5685, to take your shot against Eric Strickland. Shootout with Strick. Brought to you by Buffalo Wings and Rings.
Time to play the game!
How you feeling, Stricky? You ready?
I'm ready.
You sure you're ready?
I ain't never been readier. I'm ready.
Take a sip of that milk coffee, then I'll believe you. Even more ready than before?
Facts.
There we go. Let's go to our Honda of Lincoln hotline at 402-464-5685. Welcome in, Jake. Jake, how are you this afternoon?
Jakey.
Hey, good. How are you guys?
We're good. Jake, are you a coffee guy?
Coffee?
Yeah.
I love coffee.
You love coffee?
He's shaky.
Okay. How about this? If you beat Strick, I won't say when, if you beat Strick, come down here.
Okay.
We'll give you a milk gift card as well.
Oh, let's do it. Let's go.
Love it. All right. Are you
No, he
familiar?
sounds shaky.
Hey.
He sounds shaky.
Talking down your competition? Okay. Jake, are you familiar with the rules of the Shootout with Strick?
I've listened a few times, but I'm not an expert.
Okay. So I will give Strick his 4 questions first, and then I will get to you. So don't answer until I explicitly call on you. Sound good?
You can answer. You can answer, Jake.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Strick's 4 questions.
I want him to answer. Why are you giving away the secrets? Just tell him to answer.
No.
Okay.
No. All right. Jake will hold on the line. Strick gets his 4 questions starting in 3, 2, and 1. He started more MLB All-Star games, Cal Ripken Jr. or Derek Jeter?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. Cal.
It was Cal. He started more All-Star games, Ozzie Smith or Ryan Sandberg?
Sandberg.
It was Ozzie.
He
started more All-Star games, Yogi Berra or Mickey Mantle?
Mickey.
It was Mickey. And name one player who started last year's All-Star game for the National League.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Sohei Ohtani.
4, 3, 2.
Wait, that's American. Oh, shoot.
No. Also American.
Oh!
Stricky didn't get it. Okay, that's a 2-point round.
What are the Yankees?
Stricky, I said National League.
What are the Yankees?
American League.
Dang it! What are Braves?
Braves. Yes, would have been better.
Oh, dang.
Jake, 2 to tie, 3 or more to win. You ready?
Bull junkie.
Strick, I like my coffee with 2 sugars.
All right, Jake, your round starts here in 3, 2, and 1. He started more MLB All-Star games, Brooks Robinson or George Brett?
Brett.
It was Robinson. He started more All-Star games, Hank Aaron or Willie Mays?
Ooh.
Willie Mays.
Yep, he started more All-Star games, Johnny Bench or Barry Larkin?
Ooh.
Barry Larkin.
It was Bench. And name one player who started last year's All-Star game for the American League.
9, 8, 7.
Ohtani.
That's some bullshit. He's biased. No way we gonna give him the money. No way.
Give me a hell yeah!
No way.
I said give me a hell
That's
yeah!
plagiarism.
That is a
That's plagiarism, man.
Plaxico Burress is
We need
what
to
that
put
is.
that in there, man. That's
Self-inflicted.
an F. Plagiarism, man.
Jake wins 3 to 2. Jake, congratulations on the win. Hold on the line. $30 to Buffalo Wings and Rings is yours. And hey, let us know when you get here. Meal gift card's also yours.
All right, sounds good.
Stricky, you did that yourself, my guy. You set that ball up on a tee for him.
I can't believe he stole my speech. I'm hurting.
Dang. You were right there. Dang. We're just going to leave it at that.
Astros
in the American League.
God, Texas Rangers?
American League.
Dang!
Your options were
Boston Celtics? I mean, Boston Sox?
American League.
Oh, my God.
Here are your options. You had Sean Murphy of the Braves, Freddie Freeman of the Dodgers, Luis Arias of the Marlins, Nolan Arenado of the St. Louis Cardinals, Orlando Arcia, I believe, was with the Braves last year, Corbin Carroll with the Diamondbacks, Mookie Betts with the Dodgers, Ronald Acuna of the Braves.
That's the one I was looking for, Acuna.
Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks, and JD Martinez.
Unbelievable, bro.
That's the National League.
My heart's broken right
The
now.
American League, Jonah Heim, Yandy Diaz, Marcus Semien, Josh Young. Would have been Corey Seager, Randy Arozarena. I don't forget who the starting center fielder was. Austin Hayes.
Oh, Austin.
Of the Baltimore Orioles. Adolis Garcia, Garrett Cole, and Shohei Ohtani. So,
all right.
There you go. Okay. I asked because MLB All-Star voting, Phase 2, wraps up today. Vote Bobby, vote Salvi, Royals fans. That's what you do. We're going to go to break. Would the Golden State Warriors ever trade Steph Curry? Would that happen? Stricky and I have been cooking up some ideas in our lab. And also, where does the Warriors' Big Three rank historically all time? We'll get into that in more in hour 2 of On the Block.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Hey, future Hall of Famers. It's 3-time national champion Rashawn Jackson here to let you know about the Youth Running Backs Camp held on July 6th at the Lincoln Sports Foundation. Come learn from some of the biggest names in football of the state, including Amir Abdullah, Amon Green, Terrell Farley, Demorne Pearsonell, Derek Pearson, Jay Foreman, Todd Euler, Kenny Bell, and myself. And get a free t-shirt with sign up. Please visit theticketfm.com to register. That's theticketfm.com to register. Space is limited, so don't miss your chance. See you there and go Big Red.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives. Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from a program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Play ball! Looking for the ultimate changeup from the typical family night? How about a Grand Slam good time with friends and coworkers? Then unleash the fun at Haymarket Park with an action-packed, thrilling season of Salt Dogs baseball. Choose from 50 home games now through August with daily and weekly specials your whole pack can enjoy, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the magic and the excitement. Strike 3, you're out! Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today. Unleash the fun.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and healthy 4th of July weekend. They are thankful for this great nation and celebrate our independence, which should never be taken for granted. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today: showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see an afternoon high around 85. Tonight, a chance of showers and storms early and mostly clear, low around 61. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies will return. We'll see an afternoon high around 89. Meteorologist Kyle Flecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com. Serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas.
Do you have a new address or phone number? Update your info with Powerline, LES's outage reporting system. Visit les.com/powerline or call 402-475-4211 to sign up.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. This is On the Block with Strick and Austin. Nebraska Basketball Hall of Famer and 9-year NBA vet, Eric Strickland.
Strickland for 3, and you're going to go out of here as the Big 8 tournament champion.
Middle school basketball coaching legend and Duke basketball shooting coach in his mind, Austin Orman. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Presented by NEBCO. This is On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Hour 2 of the show. Lots to get to. Stricky's been in the lab cooking things up. Congratulations to our Shootout with Strick winner, Jake, today. $30 to Buffalo Wings and Rings is his. We might just play again tomorrow. We like to play twice a week. We're not here on Thursday, obviously, given the 4th of July. God bless America, all that good stuff. So we'll have to see if we can get Stricky back in the ring tomorrow for Shootout number 2. Let us know your 4th of July plans. Anything fun, anything you plan to grill, let us know, 402-464-5685.
You know what mine is?
Big chillin'?
I went and guess who I went and saw yesterday on the way home? Your boy. Stricky has to do this to him every now and then because he always does it to me on Shootout with Strick. So Strick has to give it back to him. And the way Stricky gives it back to him, your boy.
Cooper Flag.
No. Who I went and saw yesterday. I didn't go see Cooper Flag.
Shaq was out of town already.
Right? Your boy. You ready?
Bobby Witt Jr.?
Uncle Kevy.
Uncle Kev! Yeah!
July 4th,
True.
Patio Pounders, Uncle Kev at Myers Cork and Bottle. I went down there and picked up Strick's picks. So I'm going to be ready.
Heck yeah.
Okay, that's where I just wanted to let everybody know.
But see, how is he my boy? He's our boy.
Your boy.
He's our boy.
Your boy.
Our boy.
Okay, our boy. Right.
13th and South. Kevin Myers.
Go
Myers
see
Cork and Bottle. Check
I went down there and just go down there and ask for Strick's pick.
Mm.
I think I bought 3 of them.
You got 3 on it?
Yeah. I got 3 on it. Move on.
I don't know how to. Big 3. How about this? Hey, here's
there it is.
Big 3's moving on.
Yeah, Stricky got 3 on it. Big 3 moving on. Let's go.
Klay Thompson, gone.
Gone.
Draymond Green.
Next.
Probably next.
But
Steph Curry, the icon in the Bay. The team made in Steph's image, formed around him, his singular offensive talents with the basketball. Should Golden State build around him or build without him? Stricky.
402-464-5685. What is the guy's name that said he put his he was on Austin Powers and he put his finger to his
Dr.
and he had
Evil?
Is it Dr. Evil does his name?
I think so.
Trying to move Steph Curry would be the ultimate Dr. Evil move. But I think we can switch it.
Okay.
Sometimes it just takes a little mental manipulation. I would basically play. I mean, you have to make him feel like it's his decision, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm about to walk you on this plank, but
here's why you want to walk.
Right, here's why you want to walk the plank. You know what I mean?
Water's not too cold. Be scared all the sharks away.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm. You can see to the bottom, so you don't have to worry. You know,
you can't touch, but you can see
all of that, right? Okay, so to me, I think it's needed. You're not going to get anything for Draymond Green for his contract. You're not going to get anything for it. You can probably unload it to a specific team. I think you could probably unload it real quick to maybe like a Cleveland, potentially.
Who do you get back? Jared Allen?
See, that's the thing.
Darius Garland?
I would try not to give up Jared Allen, but if with the new signing of Mitchell, if you don't feel that combination between Garland, yeah, I would look at him and maybe I would try not to give up any drafts.
Yeah.
But I would try to make a play because they're going to need players, right? That's what Golden State is missing. They can't really go and acquire players.
No.
So you're really stuck with the run back mode, but you don't really have enough to run back. So you have to accumulate more to at least make yourself compatible. In the West, you're done for. So the only one you really got that has any significant value, and I said in the last segment, I believe his value is more than Kevin Durant's when Kevin Durant got the big overhaul. I believe it's better than anybody out there to include LeBron James. When you get a shooter, just go ask Miami how they felt about Ray Allen. Go ask Boston how they felt about Ray. Ray Allen was a tremendous athlete, could get anywhere, anyhow, leap over you, do all of that stuff.
Also got dunked on by Stricky.
But yeah, he did get banged on by Stricky. Stricky did get.
Don't forget that part.
Yeah, don't forget that. I wish I had the VHS. I'd definitely show y'all. But anyway, listen, my boy. Steph Curry. If I'm done leaving and I just need any type of redemption, I'm having a deep conversation with him, and I'm having it now. Like, I'm trying to get this done before the season because you don't want to do it in season. Now, I give him the option to do it. I say, hey, listen, the stuff could shrink as we get more into the season because teams may start to like what they got, the combinations they like. It may not work. They may be more apropos to jump on this a little bit early, but I'm going to leave the decision on you. And then I was showing pictures. Do you want it to look like Dirk Nowitzki? Or do you want it to look like this? You know, I was showing multiple guys that waited just a little bit too long. Do you want it to look like Dame Lillard? You know what I'm saying?
That's the good one. There we go.
You stay a little bit too long.
You know how Dame felt about Portland. You know how loyal he was.
Right.
But even he said, I can't do it anymore.
Right. Don't get to that point. I'm trying to. That's how I would be laying it out to him so that he can see it, because the delusions could all start to manifest. There's a lot of magic and witchcraft up in the air. You know, you want to make sure you kind of keep yourself shielded from the garbage. And that's kind of how I would look at it. Now, go.
I think there's a lot of different angles. I like the idea of approaching Steph first, obviously, because he's the franchise.
Yeah.
You've built around him. You saw Golden State make an effort at Paul George. You heard that Paul George wanted to go to the Bay and join Steph. Well, the Clippers didn't want to sign and trade him, which is the only way the Warriors were going to be able to get him because he was priced out of their range in free agency. So you can say, hey, look, we're trying to get you players. Now they're rumored to be in the running for Lauri Markkanen out of Utah. Versatile, probably best as a power forward, play in the 4-3-and-D guy that really blossomed over the last year and a half. If they get Lauri Markkanen, it's okay. Hey, look at this. We went and got you a guy. We're still committed to building around you.
I might be interested in that.
Markkanen
is
pretty good.
That would be a good get for them. Still need probably some bulk.
Yeah.
Especially in the West.
Oh,
But what Markkanen can do, yes, sir.
Maybe
I might be interested in saying.
Maybe you can probably Walker Kessler out at the same time, potentially. Different style, but we'll have to see. If you don't get Markkanen, and then it's just Steph and Draymond going at it, who knows what you're going to get from Wiggins, like you said.
Yeah.
Gary Payton II, not an offensive-minded player. Podziemski, we'll see, but he's a role guy. Moody has never gotten any run. Kuminga, we'll see. Trace Jackson Davis is interesting, but not a star.
Yep.
That's when you approach Steph and say, you saw what we did to try to add around you. We know that you only have, a couple prime years left, maybe just a few prime years left in this league. We did our best to give you a team worthy of your talents here. But the financial situation that we're in, and ownership won't let me is the tack I take if I'm done leaving. I tried to do all this. Ownership said, no, we're not going to do that. So you set them up as the bad guy, not you. But then to your point.
Well, you better hope that stays in the room.
It won't.
That won't be a
It'll
good
leak,
look.
But.
Because that conversation is going to go, you trying to make me look bad in front of Steph? Is that right? I'll leave you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Nice
okay. I just want to throw that out there. Okay.
But then you say, we value you and everything you've given this organization. We don't want to waste any years of your career. You are a Warriors great. You are an NBA great. We want,
and we know we wanted to make you a lifetimer and
Warrior.
where you, right. I get it.
That was our plan.
We'll bring you back though.
You can sign a 1 day, retire with us, a 1 year at the end. But we love you, so we want to see you thrive. If you love us, if you love this organization, the best way for you to help us right now is to accept a trade somewhere else. Probably wouldn't go over very well the first time because we haven't heard Steph Curry ask out. We know Steph and his camp wanted to be in New York on draft night. Well, guess what? That didn't happen. Shoot, Minnesota took, Rubio and Flynn over Steph Curry. He didn't want to go to the Bay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
So you can't be doing that to me, Austin. You get me and start seeing squirrels. Okay, go ahead.
So if you're the Warriors and Steph is agreeable, where do you try to send him? Where do you think Steph Curry would want to go in the twilight of his career?
You said something with Minnesota, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think he wants to go that cold. Like,
no.
San Francisco can get chilly. It can get chilly. But
the Mediterranean chilly, not chilly.
I don't think he wants to do that kind of chilly, right? Okay. Uno. Got young daughters, young family that like Mickey. It's the Mickey Mouse Playhouse. Come outside, it's fun outside. Orlando, baby.
Ooh,
Orlando.
Steph Curry on the Magic.
Orlando, baby. Talk to me.
Okay.
Great weather.
Mm-hmm.
You still got a couple years.
Young contending roster.
Long money.
Mm-hmm.
No state tax.
Mm-hmm.
You buy something on the water and buy something Central Florida. Have a duel. Be on the lake. You like to play golf. Bay Hills is there, baby. Let's go. I like it because you got an emerging star in Ben Carroll.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Wagner.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a plethora of guards. So let's move them for this type of guy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We
need to make a splash in the East.
So you can add Steph to
defensive.
That. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you got a nice, I like what's working down there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good little combo.
Jonathan Isaac might be new Draymond Green when he's healthy. Dude's a freak.
I like him. He is.
Mm-hmm.
He is. So that would be one.
Anyone else come to mind?
There was something that happened in this city.
This city?
The city that I'm about to talk about. There's a little thing that happened, and it was I'm not going to say it was revolutionary, but it was definitely a fight to the end. Let's talk about San Antonio.
Ooh. Remember that Alamo?
The Alamo. There's a little fight to the end. Their end has come, and it's a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
What better way to throw a splash on your organization than drop one of the Splash Brothers right in there on the city? Drop a Splash Brother right in the midst of the Alamo with a Wembanyama. Boy.
Ooh.
Boy.
Do you keep Chris Paul or does he get shipped back?
Chris Paul stay. Why? Not that he's going to play. Chris Paul stay. Not that he's going to play. Ooh, I know you felt me.
I feel. Keep going.
Not that he's going to play, but he will stay because I like his leadership. I like that he just can be able to help, communicate, be on the bench, be a second. Because Pop, He don't want to do all that right now.
No.
Pop don't want to do all this talking. He already don't talk very much. Let Chris become your mediator, you know what I'm saying? Whoever that is amongst the group. Let him lead that way. Is there somebody else out there? Start a Hammond text line 402-464-5685. If you're a GM and this man becomes available to you, where do you think would be the most suitable place? And you got to be logical, because you also know that they can't take in more salary, so they're going to have to take something under. That's not going to be a problem, but they also got to make sure it's equatable, and it's got to be kind of up to a certain percentage, so they don't have a lot of draft picks. So you're looking at a team that's probably going to have cap room, probably going to have draft picks, a couple, and probably a couple players of interest. So you got to think about it that way. 402-464-5685. We're calling on all OTB GMs right now. Your OTB GMs, make it happen.
That would be a huge win now move for the Magic. And San Antonio would at least threaten for the play-in.
They would threaten for the play-in, no question. You get that type of shooting? Yeah. Yes, sir. Immediate jump to 10, maybe 8.
Yes.
10 to 8.
Yeah.
No question.
From 14 to 8.
That part
is essentially what you're doing.
I think you leapfrog Houston. I think you giving the Pelicans some run. Sacktown, come deal with me. Maybe don't necessarily, but you got to deal with me.
Utah, Memphis.
Clippers, Utah, Memphis. Yeah, you come get this work too. Now they got some new bodies though.
They do.
Got some thickness out there.
They sure do.
I just don't think Zach Edey's ready, and we don't know what Adams gonna give. So there you go. That's a little problem. They got a little trouble. I still think they're gonna be good. I just, because they still got Desmond Bain. I don't like the Memphis. Is that how Bain did it?
Yeah, that's good. Tell Hardy.
I don't like the Memphis Grizzlies.
You merely adopted the darkness.
You merely adopted the darkness. Yeah. Desmond Bain, he's still there.
Yeah. Magic would give up Suggs, Anthony.
Yes.
Maybe Anthony Black.
Maybe.
The other Wagner, Mo, probably.
You get it done, I think. You do something like that.
A draft pick, maybe
where are
2.
these freaking flies coming from in the studio all the time?
Because you're
I'm
so
tired
fly.
of them. I'm kind of fly.
You're feeling yourself today.
A fly guy. I'm feeling myself today, my boy.
Yeah.
The meal coffee did it.
Heck yeah. San Antonio, I would guess, would have to give up like Keldon Johnson. They're going to hold on to Devin Vassell, 3-and-D sort of wing. Keldon Johnson probably in the package. Sohan, the 6'9" guy they tried to have run point last year.
No.
Not working.
Didn't work.
Devontae Graham, veteran salary, might have to be used to match. But San Antonio's got them picks. Not just in last year's draft, but in years to come. Because you're going to hold on to Castle. You're not getting rid of him after you just draft him 4th overall, not even for Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Just a thought. Just throw it out there. I'd love to see what you guys think. Ooh, I gotta
keep the text line. Okay. Gorilla Bear says, go to Cleveland just to put another dent in LeBron's legacy. Not with Spida and Garland.
Yeah, that nah, I think it can work because you definitely can mask and hide his defensive liabilities with a team like Cleveland.
Well, he was born in Ohio.
Oh, he was. I see him maybe. Oh, what about Charlotte?
Ooh, follow dad's footsteps. Get Seth back. Get the brother.
I think Charlotte's too far away.
Yeah.
I don't think they're. I think if I'm him, if I'm looking at Charlotte, I'm looking at it from a standpoint. Why not just stay here?
Why not trade for Brandon Miller?
Yeah,
something.
This, I this is where I'm comfortable. This is where I know. Yes, I could go home, but I can go home and visit. But I don't think they're now. I think it's intriguing and interesting for a 2-year with a potential extension in San Antonio. Yeah. You know they're coming. Like they're coming. They're not. It's not going to be long.
No.
So watch out for that. I think Orlando. If you go east, I think stay west. I think San Antonio is your best look. I think if you go east, I like just run it down. It's not going to be Halliburton because that doesn't work.
No.
Style works.
Yes.
If you're able to move him off, let Halliburton, run, and they do that, it could work then.
If you're the Warriors, would you trade Steph for Tyrese Halliburton and Filler?
I would, but if I'm Indy, I don't.
Okay.
No,
That'd be an all-in move.
And you're not there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Not Atlanta.
You're not Atlanta.
Miami.
You're not Miami. They're kind of still trying to figure it out.
Not Detroit.
Definitely not Detroit.
None of the top 4 big boys.
Not the Knicks. Not Philly.
Not Boston.
Not Boston.
Not Milwaukee.
No. But I it would be interesting. Milwaukee, but I just don't think.
Not Brooklyn.
No, I'm looking south. I would kind of Miami, kinda, but not really.
Right.
I just don't think the style fits.
Speaking of South, Shane Waverly says, "What about New Orleans?"
Off air, see. After 93.7 The Ticket, after dark. See, if y'all would have been involved and you would have signed up for that. No, we don't have that. I'm just talking crazy. What did I say in off the air?
You said B.I. ain't taking him there. Neither is CJ.
So that could work. Him with Zion, that could work. That's
you
something
just
that
got
can work.
DeJounte.
And you got DeJounte. So yeah, that can work. I can see that happening. That's an intriguing one. That's one that can. If I'm the Pelicans, I'm looking to move over the board. The problem is, do they have enough assets? Yes, they do with those 2 contracts. Your Golden State, those type of players, guess where they were at? Play in.
Right.
Those type of players in the West, they probably don't keep you in the play-in, but they keep you. You're able to win some games with those type of players. With the surrounding players, you get them all to play the style that they play. You're getting length. You're getting more rebounding from the position because Brandon can rebound as well as CJ. So you're giving a good balance, but at the same time, you're looking at their contract's expiration.
Yeah.
You're holding on something. It's allowing you time to build. It's allowing you time to get under and do a few things. Hopefully, under you want to try to get to that first apron if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Houston? Would they consolidate their young guards like Orlando to go for Steph?
If I'm Steph, I don't play with that one. Now, I would consider it. I'd have to have a conversation with Udoka. Like, I need to know the vision, my boy. Like, before I even, like Dunleavy hit the bat line. You know what I'm saying? Hit the bat phone. Let's have a conversation. I need a conversation before we even think about this. I need to talk to Udoka. Because I really would need to know what the vision is, what the direction, what are you seeing? Because I could see him becoming very frustrated with a Jalen Green.
But I think Jalen Green would be involved in the package.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because Steph's not doing another Jordan Poole.
Tell me the vision. Tell me your vision then, Austin. Break it down.
You have to make the contracts match, but I think Jalen Green would be gone. I think Fred VanVleet would also be gone.
Okay.
Just to make salary work. I think you keep Brooks around for defense. I think you try to build around Şengün. Maybe even like Tari Eason as the defensive kind of 4-man. So I think Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, and Filler is gone. You try to keep Jabari Smith, if at all possible, as your 3 or your 4 of the future.
Yeah.
Şengün with the playmaking 5, Eason is the backup, Brooks is the 2, and you go from there. Because, Steph doesn't want a second Jordan Poole situation with Green.
Okay, this is what I was exactly going to say. The issue is not always going to be if it can make it work. Steph is non-confrontational. Steph likes to be able to come into a situation that is just very cookie cutter. It's all laid out. The power structure is in order.
He's Tim Duncan.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to be able to walk in. I think this can be a scary thing for him because this is all he known. And everything that he's known was catered around him. And to step outside of that box at this stage in your career can be tough. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that you never could imagine it. You never could imagine a Kobe Bryant in any type of other uniform.
No.
You would probably not be able to imagine a Dirk Nowitzki in another type of uniform. Steph, in some instances, may not pull the trigger on this deal, even though it would be better for him to do so, because he knows this legacy is dying. You saw at the last minute, Dame Lillard, he just couldn't do it.
Mhm.
It's going to possibly get to a point. I just don't think Steph is at that point yet.
But will he be worth the same in 2 years as he is now?
That's the problem. See, it's going to be a Dame Lillard type of situation. It's going to make it more difficult. It's going to make it tighter. But someone that can shoot the way he shoots, it's still going to leave a door open if you have 1 or 2 years on his contract left, right?
And he handles the ball.
But the issue is going to be Golden State is going to re-sign him. It's going to be probably 3 years. It's going to be probably at a max. And so at that point, it's going to make it difficult, even at frustration mode. Are they going to be able to do enough in 2 years to get? I don't think so. And see, this is the problem that's going to exist. He believes, I think he's the dying breed of teams that are able to keep their players for the tenure of their career. And I think he wants that legacy to say, I was the last one.
Right.
This is why I don't think it happens. Just Stricky, just spitballing.
Lots there. Let's put the big three in perspective. Where does it rank historically? How does it match up with some other big threes? Steph, Clay, and Draymond? Best big three since who? We'll get to that next here during On the Block.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and healthy 4th of July weekend. They are thankful for this great nation and celebrate our independence, which should never be taken for granted. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care. Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through July 2nd is 20% off grass-fed New York strips. Plus, buy a mystery box and get 3 New York strips free. Also, buy 1 salami, get 1 50% off. Locations at 84th and Havelock and 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Your child was embarrassed when you arrived at their basketball game. 75% of parents or guardians report current alcohol use. Drinking alcohol can cause harm to children and loved ones. By drinking less, your child will be excited to see you at their basketball game. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Do you have a new address or phone number? Update your info with Powerline, LES's outage reporting system. Visit les.com/powerline or call 402-475-4211 to sign up.
Now back to On the Block with Strick and Austin on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
So it's really turned into a Golden State Warriors retrospective on today's show, but it's a lot of good stuff. If you missed any of the discussion, feel free to rewind the show after we're done or check it out wherever it is you get your podcast. Follow On the Block with Strick and Austin, Spotify, Amazon Music has us, Apple Podcasts as well. Give us a follow. Let us know you did.
Hey,
we would
X
greatly
too.
appreciate it.
We have an X channel.
We do.
Yeah.
At On the Block 937.
There it is.
Give it a follow. Screenshot. I mean, we'll probably see the notification. But hey, let us know on the text line if you follow the Twitter account. If not, get there. We tweet the rundown pretty much every day. We will give you the links that you need to follow along with the show. Everything you need from 2 to 4 at On the Block 937 on Twitter. As we continue talking about the Golden State Warriors here at Strick, down to a pair of players out of their big three, Steph Curry and Draymond Green. The question to me is, where does this big three rank in NBA history, right? I think it's pretty clearly the defining big three of the era. It's a better big three than LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. 3 titles to just the one. Booker, Beal, Durant didn't get a title. We see how that's working down in Phoenix. Harden, Irving, Durant.
Facts.
Didn't work in Brooklyn. I think the previous big three you have to go back to is LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Is that fair?
Well, here's the thing. Big threes haven't worked ever since Ice Cube brought in the big three. Talk to me.
True.
In big three, it's like he took the name and killed all big threes since then. They've all come to die.
Mm-hmm. Dead and gone.
So here's the thing. Here's my thing. Do you consider Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis a big three?
Is it Porzingis or Holiday? That's
Take
my
your
question.
pick. Either one. Do you consider it a big three? I'm just throwing it out there. 402-461. 402-464-5685. I'm just asking, do you consider them a big three? I think after what I've seen, even with the injuries, but with the comeback and the playoff run, yeah, I think they have a big 3 AB.
Okay. And see, I don't. They have a big 2, and there's a question for the third.
Ooh.
5 really good players in the starting lineup, but there's 2 queer alphas, and you can make a different case for who that third is.
White.
So if you can make Drew, Porzingis, Horford.
Right.
Throw him in there.
I like where you went with that. Okay. See, I like when you push back like that. That makes you think a little bit.
Okay, let's do some more questionable big 3s before we get to the historical ones.
Yeah.
When Milwaukee won the title, Giannis, Middleton, Drew, is that a big 3? Back in 2021. Does that qualify?
I think that's a little brother 3.
Okay.
I'm not going to say big. I think Giannis was obviously the dominating factor. Middleton definitely got work, but I think Middleton's work was built off of Giannis's dominance at that point.
Yeah, and Drew was
there.
Just
there.
Playing a role.
Yeah.
Did Denver have a big 3? We know it was Jokic and Murray. Was there a third? Does KCP count?
They're very similar to Boston because one time it was Aaron Gordon.
True.
One time it was him, Michael Porter Jr.
Bruce Brown.
Yeah. I think in that run, you've seen a element that the big 2 were the big 2 or Jokic was dominant with a little bit of Murray sprinkled in and then find out which one is going to show up this day. 2 games, it was Aaron. 1 game, it was Brown. Maybe 2 was Porter, you know what I mean? Or none of them at all. So, yeah. No.
Toronto won its title.
Definitely no.
Kawhi, Marc Gasol, Kyle Lowry? No. Okay. What about Durant, Westbrook, Harden back in OKC?
That was a big 3.
Was it Harden or was it Ibaka?
It was a kiddie 3. They were in the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Back then, but they still were big 3.
Did Shaq and Kobe ever have a third?
I'll tell you a big 3. Jason Kidd, Jamal Mashburn, and Jimmy Jackson. That didn't work.
Did not work.
It's tough. Because there's somebody that wants to be the alpha dog and it doesn't work. Because here's the thing. You can even throw out is Ray Allen part of, so I don't know, my boy. You got a 3 AB in that situation. But Bosch was a definitely 3, but
right. But let's take Ray Allen back to Boston. Paul, KG, and Ray. But
yeah, Rondo.
Yeah. Rondo is a big piece of that people forget, which is why I don't think that's a big 3. I think that's closer to a big 4.
Yeah.
Rondo is that dude.
I the last time you had probably a big 4, you might have to go back to the Boston Celtics, where they had, Dennis. You had Bird,
McHale,
Parrish, and McHale.
Ainge?
No, but he came off the bench. That's what's crazy.
Right.
Dennis Johnson.
True.
He had a big 4 or 5. I mean, they had a lot. I think the Celtics are one of the only teams that I know that just consistently have 4 or 5 guys that are just like, because you can go back to Havlicek and back to the Bill, Russell, Walton, you know what I mean?
Sam Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about some of those Lakers teams?
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. The Lakers, for me, you can definitely say big 3. You've got to be looking at Worthy, Magic, and and Kareem. Outside of that, everybody else just kind of filled in. Now, here's the other question. What about Detroit Pistons?
Ooh. Okay, so it's Isaiah.
How do you view that one? Because that was one that could be a 5. You had Adrian. Don't forget about Adrian Dantley.
Right.
Dantley was a mother.
So Isaiah,
Dantley. But you had Mark Aguirre, Lane Beer, Vinny, the microwave.
True.
Dumars. Like, pick it.
Well, that came when their 04 run as well.
That's what I'm going to say.
The Lakers,
Chauncey
right?
Billups,
Marbury, Ben Wallace,
Tyshawn
Prince, Rip,
Sheed. Yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is, how many of those type of teams can we track that have won championships like that, where there's not necessarily a whole bunch of superstar all-stars, but not like Vince Carter-ish or that. How many of those type of teams compared to the big three type of team model? And do you even consider the Chicago Bulls a big three model with Rodman, Pippen, and Jordan? Like, do you consider that a big three? Like, yes, Rodman on the deep. I mean,
but he was only there for that little time,
right? So, do you consider it a big three? I've always looked at them as a big two, but you know, because they was always able to add. I mean, you might be able to throw in Kukoc at some point, maybe, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You know, Kukoc would give you some, Rodman would give you something, then every now and then Kerr would give you something.
Horace,
yeah. Now, what about the old Orlando? Shaq, Penny, and either D. Scott or Anderson.
See, that to me is the baby. They're the proto Thunder. Just didn't stick around long enough.
Didn't stick around long
That's
enough.
my gut. What do you think?
To me, I know I love Big. And when I say Big, that's what we call him. Big Shaq. We call him Big.
DJ Diesel.
I love Big. And they say he turned it out here in Lincoln at the Grove, right down the street where I stripped back in the day. So anyway, no. So listen.
Hope it was worth it.
I don't know. I really believe Big could have had a whole bunch more championships if his ego just wasn't through the freaking roof.
His weight too.
Yeah, his weight got big at the end of the day. When he was in Phoenix and in Cleveland, boy. But real talk, think about how many championships he could probably have right now. If he stays with Shaq and Kobe, you probably get a couple more out of that.
You would think. Do you take one from San Antonio?
Yeah.
Do you take that 06 one from Miami?
I still think they should have lost that one. I think if the refs didn't overly engage in that game 3, I think the Mavs win that championship. I think that was something that was gifted unto them. That, to be honest, it was worse than the Lakers last year and their free throw discrepancy. But so now we've gotten through all of that. Are they the best big three ever to you?
They're in the conversation. Here's the competition. That Lakers big three, Magic, Kareem, and Worthy.
Yeah.
7 years together, 60 wins per year, 3 titles. That's pretty good. Bird, McHale, Parrish, 12 years together, 3 titles. Duncan, Parker, Ginobili, 14 years together, 4 titles.
That's definitely a big three.
Steph, Clay, and Draymond, 4 titles and the 73-win season. I'm going to throw the Bulls in that conversation as well. Because when I think of the Bulls, I think of MJ, Scotty, and Rod. That second run. That, to me, is the competition. I think the Warriors' big three is better than LeBron, Wade, and Bosh.
Facts.
I
agree with you.
They accomplished more.
I agree with you. I think they failed as a big three. Yeah, you got. What did they get? 2 or 1?
They got 2.
They got 2.
They won the 2 in the middle, lost the 2 on the bookends.
Crazy.
Yep.
But the fact that the Warriors got there as many times as they did, what did they get? The Warriors. Let me see. I got it. I had a note.
4 out of like 7, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because they lost to 4 out of 6. Because they lost to the Raptors and the Cavs.
They made They made it to the playoff, 9 appearances, 6 NBA Finals appearances, 5 consecutively, and winning 4 titles.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So yeah, I have to agree with you on that. Go ahead.
Where are you at with it? Are they better than?
I think they're better than Wade and Bosh.
Okay.
I think actually when I look at it in total, I think they're comparable with I give a little edge to them against the Ginobili, Duncan, and Parker, because I think as I weigh them out across the board, I think I feel a little bit better at that.
If you go player by player, I think I agree.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they get Magic, Kareem, and Worthy.
Big Game James.
I don't think they get them. I think there was significant weaknesses across the board when they were making their run compared to when these guys had to go through back then. And I definitely, so I put them in the middle.
Did they beat the Celtics? Big three? Bird, McHale, Parrish?
I think if I look at it, I know they're going to match up Draymond against Bird. I still think Bird kills him.
Okay.
People, I don't think people understand what kind of killer Bird was. Like he was healthy.
Mm-hmm.
A healthy Bird can do a lot of different things. I think physicality didn't mean anything to him, so you could try to be physical against him. He doesn't care where you are. None of that bothered him. He was like Paul Pierce to me in that sense.
Well,
like,
the smack talk, the lefty 3-point shootout.
Man, listen. Okay, so I don't know.
Is Luka more Magic or more Larry?
Larry. More Larry to me. Mm-hmm. But he's got some magic in him with the stuff, some of the passes he makes, the vision, on time, on target, from just a crazy
offhand, off the dribble.
Bro. Yeah. So I think that's as good a combination as you can get for both of them, to be honest.
402-464-5685. We will
Some
take
of y'all
your
chimed
thoughts.
in.
We want it. Keep
Couple
them
of
coming.
them did. Yeah,
we appreciate
y'all.
you. Let's shout you out here. Brad chimed in. John chimed in. Shane Waverly has chimed in. Ham and Beans. Good try. That's funny.
The one question, though, real quick before we go is unnamed texter A604. Can a coach be part of the big three?
Let's answer that in the crossover.
There it is.
Wrap up on the block next.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Husker fan, the 2024 Nebraska football season is right around the corner, and they need your support in Memorial Stadium this fall. You can now purchase a Husker football 3-game mini plan for only $170. This plan includes tickets to the UTEP or Northern Iowa, plus Illinois or Rutgers, and either UCLA or Wisconsin games. Tickets are only available while supplies last. To purchase your Husker football 3-game mini plan today, or for more information, visit huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Don't wait for Lincoln's fireworks stands to open up. Get the good stuff at Roca Crazy Cracker in downtown Roca. Stop in from June 26th through July 4th for the hot spot for rockets and more this Independence Day. Open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. Roca Crazy Cracker Fireworks in downtown Roca.
Do you have a new address or phone number? Update your info with Powerline, LES's outage reporting system. Visit les.com/powerline or call 402-475-4211 to sign up.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today. Showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see an afternoon high around 85. Tonight, a chance of showers and storms early and mostly clear. Low around 61. And tomorrow, most of the sunny skies will return. We'll see an afternoon high around 89. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Do you have a new address or phone number? Update your info with Powerline, LES's outage reporting system. Visit les.com/powerline or call 402-475-4211 to sign up.
You already know that Select Plumbing takes care of all your plumbing needs, including water heaters, faucet repairs, leaks, drips, sump pumps, and more. Now, they're able to help you with your heating and air conditioning as well. Select Plumbing has recently expanded into residential heating and air, and they're excited to bring this new service to their complete list of plumbing services. Call to book an appointment today at 402-560-6197 or go to selectplumbinginc.com, serving Lincoln, Seward, Milford, and the surrounding areas. Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln.
Old School with DP and J.
And Todd Bowles, I'm gonna tell you this, DP, his voice does not match his body type.
That's what I'm saying. He's never I don't know how you can be led by Todd Bowles' voice.
That's a fireable offense anyway.
Like his facial expression is top notch. Then his voice, because it's literally you're there expecting. It's like Mike Tyson.
93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to On the Block with Strick and Austin on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back one final time here during On the Block. Austin Norman, Eric Strickland with you, joined by DP. Welcome in, DP.
What it do, fellas? What it do?
Do a lot. We've been talking a lot of Golden State Warriors, a lot of big three, and that's where we left off. We had a question from the text line. Stricky was 8601 that sent that in, I believe it was 8604.
Yep.
We're talking about big threes and where the Golden State Warriors big three ranks in the context of history. And 8604 asks, can a coach be counted among the big three? We had to ask for clarification who he was thinking of. His example is Phil Jackson with the Bulls. That the big two was Jordan and Pippen, so that Rodman or Grant didn't constitute a big three, or Kukoc, like you said, Stricky. So did Phil Jackson round out the big three in Chicago?
No. Coaches don't make plays in the NBA. So that them's the rules. We don't make them. Like Phil Jackson without the three dudes wasn't Phil Jackson, right? Pat Riley without the big three wasn't Pat Riley. There's one coach maybe in history who would be a part of that conversation. His name was Red Auerbach, and he had two goats and then 4 Hall of Famers next to the two GOATs. Because at the time, Bob Cousy was the greatest point guard to ever live. Bill Russell was the greatest center to ever live. And then you had a legion of guys who were Hall of Fame guys around him at various points, right?
Yeah.
And
The
then
Joneses.
some dudes, the Joneses, Havlicek. Like you
Yep.
had a bunch of dudes around it.
Nelly.
Nelly. Well, Nell Dog was real. But so no, coaches in that space, no, not part of the conversation. I think it's almost a disservice and almost a disrespect to include this three in the three conversations because each three was different. The whole purpose of a three was to
change the league,
change the cycle of the league. That's what was required.
Right.
Like literally, and then a different version of the three. This was a unique three. We didn't have the mobile point center three before.
Right.
We didn't have that. So that shook it. And then it changed again away from that. And then the big point center de-evolutionized it again with Joker. And then the next new version of it. And then what I would imagine is that if the Celtics don't go down that path, and it's hard to do, right?
Yeah.
Unless Porzingis becomes the healthy center that we want him to be, because then he could be the point center on that team.
Yeah.
But if you're going to beat the Celtics, you're going to go away from the type of that three to beat them. And that's an Embiid big three. That's a Joker. A Joker. We don't know what the Dallas three is going to look like. We don't know. The Minnesota three was with two bigs, and neither one of them running the offense through it. So you're trying your own space in the three. The original threes were all different. Again, a Wilt West Elgin Baylor three.
Killer.
Right? Like
is different than a Magic Kareem Worthy three.
Entirely in different spaces, different. So this three did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it was revolutionary in what it did. We're never going to see that again. We're never going to see two elite shooters. Just shooters. We ain't talking about dribble drive shoot. We talk about
any look.
Catch, shoot, anywhere, no space,
Right.
bucket.
Right.
And a mobile defense first point center.
Right.
So, yeah, it's different time. Change the game. It'll evolve again. I think the more interesting conversation would be in college whether that can happen. Because we went through those eras of great threes. UCLA ran the gamut on it, but Maryland had two sets of great threes with Lucas, Elmore, Tom McMillan, right? And you go, okay, NC State with David Thompson, big Burleson, Monty Tao, Mo Rivers, Roe Rivers on the wing, Big Bird, Tim Stoddard, the Orioles stopper, left basketball and went over to baseball. He was so athletic. It evolves. Louisville. The Big Five was really the Big Three in full, much as we want to talk about it. Five is a cute name. Three was the reality.
What about Illinois? Well, one I got for you, the NBA.
Well,
I really want to know if this one was one.
Yeah.
Which is Tim Hardaway, Sprewell, and Mullen. Do you consider that not in that category at this point?
I thought the Mitch three was better.
Mitch Richmond?
I thought Run TMC. I thought Run TMC was better. But it lacked the thing for that era, which was the dominant big.
Yeah.
Who was going to be, what do you say? Order and serve. Come get it. They didn't
had
have
Chris Gatling and all guys like that.
Well, you didn't know how to use the big smooth. Yeah, Dyson Belay, the late great, right? That's a story in itself.
Dyson Daly.
Yeah, and losing him because he could have been that.
Formerly Brian Williams.
Brian Williams, Maryland, Arizona, in the zone. So college basketball has a greater window to what the three, evolution of the three. And quite frankly, here's the question, Strick, Austin. Which game evolves the quickest? First, does college basketball change what the Big Three is doing and then the NBA? Or does the NBA change and then college basketball reacts?
I'll be quick on it. To me, it seems like it's always been NBA to college in some form or fashion. I think where college thrived is in the maturity level. So the more maturity your team had, the more you win championships.
Veteran threes.
Right. There you go.
Veteran threes
That's where I saw
with a
it.
solid point guard, big.
Yeah.
And then whatever, either 2, 3, or 4 that was exceptional. Carolina did that as well. Duke was exceptional in that space.
Hurley, Hill, Leitner.
Yep. You literally can roll them off in your head and go, wait a minute. This is the cycle. This is the
That's
vision.
what I was going to say about the Illinois team. Like, remember when they had Anderson, Battle, Liberty?
Yep. You had
that crew.
The great Marcus Liberty. I need to get him back on the show. He used to come on the station all the time. I need to reach out to him.
It's interesting to look at the evolution of college to NBA or vice versa, because you can't compare like how the college basketball sphere and the NBA sphere interacts, because it's not the same as college football to the NFL. Yeah, NFL has copied a lot of college football. College football has copied a lot of NFL. College basketball largely has remained the same game, right? You have more of the back to the basket bigs. That hasn't changed, even though the NBA has changed to the point centers and the stretch bigs. You get them in college, but I would say that Steph started in college and changed the NBA. Jimmer came after him, kind of similar mold, but didn't work out as well. So I think Steph brought his game to the NBA and changed it. But more often than not, I think that that's the exception that proves the rule of what the NBA wants to do. That's what they'll train in college for. It just doesn't work the same, right? Because the most talented college guys, for the most part, especially now, will go after 1 year because they're NBA ready. They've been training for that in high school. So college has less of an impact on the NBA because they only get 1 year of seasoning. They're not running a system. It's the NBA says, we want our hands on this guy. So colleges are trying to quickly find guys that fit that mold, and then those guys are leaving.
Well, the transfer portal certainly plays into the change. So basketball as the life form existed all the way up until 2020, and then it changed. It's not the same sense because the coaches didn't leave. Coaches didn't leave. You were in the program. You're going to be there for 20 years if you did the job halfway good, and you were going to recruit players based on that. Now, with the transfer portal, guess what? I can go get the dude who runs my stuff my way every year. I don't have to develop. Tell me no one time. I'll go get the dude that will replace that. And that's been the change in college basketball the last 4 years.
And that's why I think the NBA trickles down to college as well, because Hurley at UConn is running NBA sets. It's an NBA playbook for his guys because the guys that are in the transfer portal in college more often than not are ones that are going to stick around multiple years.
Well, that's why certain coaches bailed because they weren't to transform themselves to NBA ready, getting dudes ready. No,
they don't want that.
Yeah, you don't have to do that work.
No, no doubt.
Hey,
that's what we're kind of talking about a little bit. Just a different version of it with DP.
Well, think about that there are coaches that just simply have zero desire to go out and recruit dudes who can go get a bucket. You know why?
Well, this is why Jim Kelly kind of left UCLA
in the
just
system,
to hold on.
In the system in there. Okay, so real quick, 2 minutes. You got to go in the bag, right? Got to go in my bag. For the folks not on the stream, I apologize. I apologize to you in advance. But that's why we keep telling you, get on the stream. Anyway.
That part.
Right?
Facebook,
so
YouTube, Twitter.
Right? We're working on some stuff. So Strick, imagine on the block that way with imagine the on the block.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we do it?
Oh.
Can we do that? Right? That's a sellable us at remotes sort of deal.
Yeah.
Right? Sponsor. So jump up. Like here's the one, because this will be the corporate joint, right? So when we say we put sponsors on it, so imagine your boys, right? We can do the hats as well. Right? Full on. The Strick.
The goodie bag.
This is where we
DP's in his bag.
Pull them out and tell me what you think. And you have to describe
DP, your handles is tight right now.
Right. Reach in there, Strick. Just tell me whether you got to describe them, but then tell me whether you would wear them.
Wow.
Tell me whether you would wear them.
DP,
right?
My feet ain't just big, but I would twerk these.
Right? Isn't that just...
I would twerk the ticket shoes. I would twerk them.
Isn't that right?
Whoa.
Like I didn't miss.
Get a close up on that.
I didn't miss with those, right?
You didn't miss.
Right?
Whoa.
Like I didn't miss with those, right?
DP. Oh my gosh.
Right? Like I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I'm not
but DP,
wrong.
Whoever feeds these is Shaq. They Shaq.
Those are my shoes, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? That's right.
DP in his bag today.
Look,
oh my goodness.
So
those are nice, DP.
We would rock
I'd
those.
twerk those.
Like
I'd twerk
we would do those. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I wasn't like sometimes I think my vision of it is wrong, but imagine the jerseys. We could sell those jerseys.
Well, I got Naya doing something for me now.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to put something together.
Wouldn't that be
that works right here, DP? I like
right?
it.
Like that's a good one we can put on the block.
And you can get softball people to they travel. You know,
have we ever had a ticket softball team?
They did before I got here, and I'm glad that it stopped when I got here because old metal man, I'd have been out there breaking out hinges and
Becca would have been.
Hey, I'd have
knees would have been.
I'd have had pins and screws moving.
Oil. He'd be like the Tin Man on Wizard of Oz.
Be like Nipsey Russell out there, like the Wiz. Slide some oil to me.
There it is.
DP,
one real quick, one last thing.
Yeah.
Last thing as we get out of here. New big three, can it work in Philly?
Yes, because the big dude in that three will create problems for that Boston three.
Ooh, there it is. I just want that's really where I want to know because every team is always focused to see who the guy is we need to get by.
There's one Joker, one Embiid.
Yep.
That's it.
There's one on the block here on 93.7.
Great show today, my boy.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
One more show for the week. When does it come at you, Stricky?
Mañana.
10 years.
Mañana.
Big 10 conference for some teams.
En double mañana.
Mañana.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a